I don't think that's a good idea, Senpai. I'm all in favor of you paying for Shavi's lodging, but 2 guys and a girl in a single room. I think the disciplinary committee would take issue with that.
The disciplinary committee doesn't care about that. Professor Manstein is probably preparing for this year's Day of Liberty. I don't think it's appropriate either. But she said that she doesn't want me to pay for a single room. She let it be known that she would rather set up camp in the park.
The train strike is going to last a whole week? Can't our college do something?
If there's a need, I'll pay for your room as well.
Banzai-senpai! Senpai, reading is great, but how about sitting down while doing it?
You can also practice your standing pose. I stand for half an hour every night because it's good for my spine. I do recommend it.
Never mind. Finger would die laughing.
From earth to heaven, then descend from heaven itself. Combine the powers of both above and below to attain the glory of the world, to keep away from darkness and ignorance.
Newton's actual words were a bit more complex. You can also translate it as, it rises from earth to the heavens, and again it descends back to earth, receiving the force from things above and below. You shall have the glory of the world, and shall banish all darkness. I believe the key to understanding this sentence is figuring out what it stands for.
It means materials used for alchemy. In other words, metals or other matter used for burning.
It could also be the spirit.
There has been little progress on this theory since 1972.
But last year, a new paper was published on this subject.
Wait, what are you talking about? Shavi, why are you standing by the wall too?
The Emerald Tablet. Did you not pick Chemical Alchemy, Senpai? It's an incomplete chapter from a dragon tome. Interpretations differ though, because it's so hard to understand.
What?
Dragon Raja, Dragon Raja, Dragon Raja!
She's from our preparation program, and she's taken the 3E exam already. So she's aware of the existence of the dragons. Her talent is A, an outstanding score.
Preparatory? Preparatory what?
It's the college's secret branch in China. It finds talented students to have them take the 3E exam. Shavi, female. Entered the college's preparation course while still in high school and passed the 3E exam with flying colors. Family members include parents and an older brother.
What's this, invasion of the privacy snatchers?
Eva sent me the data. We needed to know your identity. My computer is on the coffee table. Luminous, pass it to Shavi for me.
Why do I have to run errands?
I haven't finished my homework yet.
You're kidding me! Is this a photo of you? Great alternative style.
I am so not into that whole alternative style thing. I was cosplaying Haruhi Suzumiya for the Anime Society.
To cosplay Haruhi Suzumiya?
I wanted to cosplay Mikuru Asahina.
Asahina?
But they all made fun of me, saying that I didn't have the goods. I hate those horrible busty girls! They were so mean to me!
I'm sorry.
If Tai Chi means the spirit, then above and below actually mean the different spiritual realms. One dragon, one human.
That works too. It describes the journey of self-fulfillment as a human transforms into a dragon.
The translation you used was, Tai Chi went from earth to heaven, then descended from heaven itself. Thus he absorbed the powers of both above and below. Thus you attain the glory of the world and keep away from ignorance. The way you read it, if humans can turn into dragons, then why would he need to return to the human world? The author wanted to keep away from ignorance.
I don't understand.
Why then did he descend from heaven itself, going from earth to heaven? That surely is the ultimate goal of any alchemist.
From earth to heaven, from heaven to earth, creation sure is amazing, amazing to me, amazing to me, amazing to me, la 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 la.
There's a set of scales between heaven and earth, and its weights are the common people.
How could this happen? How did your academic discussion ever turn into karaoke singing?
But I was trying to include you in the conversation. Tell me, do you know the theme song to Barba Papa?
I seem to recall.
I can't tell, Senpai. When I think back on that warm, sunny afternoon, it always feels like we didn't do anything important at all. Xavi told a lot of lame jokes and discussed academic stuff with Senpai. Senpai even sang an anime theme song, which was totally unlike him. When you think about it, we did nothing but waste time that afternoon. But you always want more afternoons like that, and you never want them to end. Then the very next day, the principal sent me on a horrible mission while the ever-expressionless Senpai got to accompany Xavi to an amusement park. Under the pretense of freshman training. There's no justice in this world. Damn, while I was running dangerous errands for the principal, the two of them were on a Ferris wheel together. That's almost like a date.
Now it's time for freshman training.
But Senpai, we are here, on a Ferris wheel.
Yes. I chose the Ferris wheel on purpose because our freshman training can't be done in a crowd. The pod holds 2 people, and we are 50 meters above ground. We will stay here for 10 minutes. Enough time for me to finish your training.
And there I was thinking you had fallen for my looks. Do you know what it means to take a girl on a Ferris wheel ride?
Is the Ferris wheel different from other rides?
Do you actually know the top 3 spots for having a date?
What is it?
Movie theaters, aquariums, and Ferris wheels. It's dark inside a movie theater, and that makes for a naturally intimate setting. Besides, if you're watching a horror flick, it's like a free pass to hold the girl's hand. A visit to the aquarium means that you're an educated animal lover. Girls really appreciate that. Besides, that blue underwater tunnel has a warm and mysterious quality that makes you feel like you're in a different world altogether. The Ferris wheel is the best place to ask a girl out. You're on your own together, and the girl has to hear you out. When the Ferris wheel reaches its highest point, whip out that rose, get on your knees, and profess your undying love for her. You have a full 10 minutes at your disposal. For some guys, 10 minutes is enough to talk a sea turtle into shedding tears.
Why would anybody want to make a sea turtle cry?
That's not the point. The point is, the Ferris wheel is a romantic spot. And in a romantic spot, you don't talk about annoying things.
Freshman training. Are you annoyed by this topic?
Well, I guess that depends.
Alright then.
It's not as annoying as throwing a big, hairy, dead spider on a girl and then having a good laugh about it. This is my first time visiting an amusement park with somebody.
I can't really tell.
Actually, I've always wanted to. Once I came here by myself and in secret, but it turned out to be pretty boring.
Really?
My brother is developmentally challenged. My parents spend all their weekends at home with him. If I want to go to the amusement park, I have to go by myself. But who in their right mind does that?
I thought your family spoiled you.
Why's that?
It's just a feeling.
We are twins. My brother came out first. I took my time and came out 6 hours later. The medical staff were at their wits' end, and they forgot to check on my brother. He had breathing difficulties, and being unattended to for half an hour caused him developmental problems. So my parents always said that he sacrificed himself for me. He could have been really smart and successful. That's why I need to do better than everyone else, because whatever I do, my brother is helping me. So no matter how hard I try, I'll never get any praise.
You don't like your brother?
No, I love him. Maybe it's because we were together for a whole 9 months inside our mom's womb. He's very affectionate with me. He can get very agitated, but I can calm him down just by talking to him, even when our parents can't. I hate it when others pick on him. When we were little and I took him with me for errands, we would get so many weird looks from people. They would say things like, "How irresponsible! They let a little girl go out with a dummy!" My brother might not have understood their words, but being very sensitive, he would cling to my skirt and not let go.
You're so devoted to your brother.
Sometimes, I wish he'd never been born. That way he wouldn't have had to suffer so much. I'm sure he'd love it if he could come to the amusement park.
This we call pathos of blood. As a group of hybrids, we stick together because we share the same blood, and an inability to assimilate into society at large.
Let me remind you, we're still on the Ferris wheel. The weather is great and we can see far into the distance. Can't we talk about our hopes and dreams? I learned all about freshman training back in prep school.
Dear guests, you must have been talking a lot about your hopes and your dreams. Well, time flies. Welcome back to the surface.
Principal?
I went to an event with Luminous in the morning, and nothing important in the afternoon. Luminous said he's never been to the amusement park. He's not happy about us asking him to attend events, rather than letting him train his young and good-looking schoolmates. Take him to the amusement park.
Hey, Senpai, should we go get an ice cream? There's an ice cream cart over there.
You can't bribe me.
"请问您需要什么口味的冰淇淋呢？"
Such a boring flavor. It's like you're stuck in the last century, Senpai.
Leave me alone. This is a classic flavor.
Even the principal is cooler than you guys. And speaking of cool, he's having the all-new mint flavor. Totally hip.
I actually prefer lemon flavor. You know, when people get older, they start to resent the absence of new and exciting experiences in their shortening lives. So, I'm going to pick the most popular one. Ah, taking a walk with a beautiful girl makes me feel young once again. I feel excitement and joy running through my veins.
What a load of bull. More like his long-dormant male hormones have awakened. Senpai, you're so sneaky. I'm not one to stir things up, but if I were you, I wouldn't stand for someone flirting with my girl right in front of me.
What does this have to do with me?
You need to seize the chance, Senpai!
Look! A roller coaster! Wow!
This is the Midgard Snake, the most adrenaline-pumping roller coaster in the world. 150 meters high and a top speed of 250 kilometers per hour.
She's not serious, is she? Why would a girl be into roller coasters?
Let's go for a ride! It looks super cool!
Ha! That will be a fun ride. Let's go!
Yes! Come on!
Don't tell me.
Come on, guys! Let's go!
Senpai, I see your face twitching.
I might get sick.
Be honest with yourself. If you're scared, just admit it. It's nothing to be ashamed about. Besides, it's better than getting killed. Just admit it, Senpai. Your favorite ride is the Snow White Castle. Just say it, and we can all go there. You know you want to. It's gonna be bad for all of us!
If I may confess, my favorite ride is actually Rainbow Pony and Friends.
Hurry up! Come here! I saved you the best seats.
Yes, here we go! No, we fell for it.
Don't be silly. Neither Rainbow Pony nor Snow White will be able to save us now.
What happened?
What happened?
The car has already derailed. It will not stay attached to the tracks. When it passes the highest point, it will send us all flying through the air. Judging from its speed, the roller coaster will reach the highest point in 6 seconds. I can extend the time in my zone by a factor of 50. That will give us 300 seconds.
0 times actual effect has always been a secret, but if I had to guess, I'd say that it doesn't slow down time. Rather, it changes the way we perceive time.
Yes, but this ability has no effect on the body. It can't make us any faster. We need a plan, or everyone on this roller coaster is going to die. A normal timer doesn't work in the time zero zone. I guess we have about 250 seconds.
This roller coaster has a magnetic brake.
You mean we can stop this thing?
Even if we pull the brake now, we'll end up flying into the air!
However, right before the roller coaster hits the highest point, it'll already have slowed down. Just apply the brake a little, then it won't have enough momentum to pass through the highest point. Instead, it'll go back where it came from, all the way into the tunnel.
Hey, how do you know all that? Isn't your favorite Rainbow Pony and Friends? And don't you hate roller coasters?
I wasn't too sure about this, so I looked it up on my cell phone while we were lining up.
That's our senpai! Science Geek to the rescue once again!
The brake can only stop the roller coaster when its momentum is close to zero. We have to engage the brake when the roller coaster reaches the highest point in its trajectory.
How do we activate the brake?
There is a transformer located at the rear. It converts low voltage from the track into the high voltage required to activate the brake. I'm sure the fail-safe button is in the control box down there.
If we open the rear cover, I should be able to detach the firewire drive and activate the brake.
Is there anything you can't do, senpai?
That's alchemist engineering.
Wow, science students are so cool.
There is nothing more I can do. I'm already struggling to maintain the zone. I may pass out at any time. Johann, I'm assigning you command of this operation. You have full authority.
Roger. Xavi, watch over the principal and make sure the padlock is on. If the principal gets too exhausted, Zero Time will stop working. Luminous, look at the front. When we're 10 meters away, signal me, and I'll brake. Luminous, get in the back and activate the brake. I'll hold it off.
Senpai, do you have a death or something?
Now!
Don't be stupid! You really are going to die!
I can only hold it back for a second. Just do it!
Senpai, you really are gonna die!
Listen to me. It doesn't matter if you activate the brake or not. I won't be able to go back. Just do what you're supposed to do and trust me with the rest. Can I ask you something? You've been sitting there all afternoon.
What is it?
What does it feel like to like someone?
That's simply terrible. What do you want to know, senpai?
You like Winnie and No-No, right?
Well, I like Lin Xiling too, but she's a bit out of my age range. Senpai, why don't you just spit it out? Just say it and be done with it.
What I want to ask is, what makes you like a person?
A pretty face,
Can you be more specific?
thin waist, long legs, long hair.
I don't mean it like that. I mean, aside from their looks, are there any other factors?
Do you really need a reason to like someone? I mean, do you really? Well, do you? Do you?
Be more specific. For example, if she's really nice to you.
Usually, they're just so bossy and treat you like a sidekick.
Does bossiness count? As feelings?
As if you can be the judge of that, senpai. You don't know anything about it because you've never tried it. How can you arrive at a conclusion like that?
Right you are. So, zodiac readings are unreliable, right?
Which two?
Aquarius and Gemini.
Not great. Both of them air signs. Gemini have trouble expressing their emotions, while Aquarius girls will do all these things for you but never tell you that they like you.
Ah, not great, then.
But only children believe in zodiac signs. You can't possibly believe in those.
But how can you know for sure that you actually truly like a girl?
If you're thinking about somebody while you're asking me this, then it means that you like her.
I see.
If there's nothing else...
Good afternoon, Lou Senpai.
Smells good.
White jelly mushroom soup is for sick people. If you think that smells nice, wait till you smell my rib stew. You'll see.
I'm looking forward to it. What's your zodiac sign, Chevy? You look like a great cook.
I'm an Aquarius, you know, and we are great cooks. Senpai, I'm going in.
Right after Senpai recovered, we got news that the Dragon Lord would be resurrected, so the college sent us on a mission again. After arriving, Senpai locked himself up in a hotel to analyze data. I didn't want to distract him. Well, I said I'd go out for a bit, and ended up in an internet cafe playing StarCraft. You probably think I'm totally useless right now. No, it's not like that. I played games for days. Finally, I went back to the hotel to see where Senpai was. Who the hell knew that one simple subway trip would get me into the Dragon Lord's Nibelungen? Even if I hadn't gotten into the subway that day, the little dragon girl would have still turned into the Dragon Lord.
Master skill! Royal Flame!
Johan Chu! Didn't see that coming.
Your real name.
He is my brother. His dragon name is Fenrir, Lord of Earth and Mountain.
Fenrir. In Norse mythology, the wolf offspring of Loki, the god of mischief, and the female giant Angerboda.
So, you must have guessed what my name is, right?
Jormungandr. Fenrir's sister.
That's right. My name is Jormungandr. Jormungandr the Dragon Lord. In your myth, I am the great serpent that encircles Midgard.
And you should have another sister. Hela. Her name is Hela.
Hela is not yet born, but she will be soon. Today will be her birthday, and her birthplace is right here.
No way.
Don't worry, my brother. There will not be a third Dragon Lord tonight. And your deduction is correct. There is a pair of twins on the thrones of the 4 overlords. Hela, the goddess of death, is the mixed lineage of my brothers and my bloodline. Tonight, she will come to live right here.
You want to devour him?
Yes, but I never thought the humans could reveal this secret just from pieces of fragmented history. Our strength comes from our lineage. But us purebloods are not like you lowly hybrids. While you are trying to improve the purity of your blood, we have already reached the peak. Our method to strengthen the talent is to blend in the blood of other pureblood kin. When I devour him, our blood will be blended, and Hela will be born. Hela is neither Jormungandr or Fenrir. She is the sum of us two, and is stronger than both of us combined.
What? You'll evolve into gods?
Well said. As the goddess of death, the queen of the Nibelungen, she will open all the doors to the realm of the dead. That will raise the curtain of the return of the Age of Myth. How magnificent it is. shame that you cannot live to see that moon.
You told me about your brother. That he trusted you and thought the world of you. He could have fought back. But he was confused and you impeded him. You could have devoured him a long time ago. Why wait till today? After all that trouble.
Because I love him.
But you'll still devour him, right? Why? Why would you talk such nonsense with a human like me? You are a dragon. Even if there are only 2 of your kind left, you'll still do anything and sacrifice your only hope for companionship to obtain power. Yours is a race where only the strongest survive. That's why you are stronger than us humans. Only the strong can survive till the end. The weak ones are just food for them. You've already succeeded. You have no need for a weakling's tears.
Yes, you are right. You are so strange. Are you truly a human? The way you think about things. Aren't you one of us?
I'm just trying to figure you guys out from a theoretical standpoint. I have pretty decent grades in my theory class.
But he isn't food. He's my brother.
You aren't nearly as powerful as your brother. Why?
Is it your curiosity as an academic? Yes, your guess is right. It doesn't hurt if I tell you the truth. The twins on the throne are not identical. Actually, to be quite honest, we complement each other perfectly. Between me and Fenrir has an innate advantage in his lineage. His extra skill is far better than mine, but his intelligence is limited to a very low level.
You're his brain. All he needs to do is trust you.
Yes, he always listens to me.
All this was planned by your father, the Dark King, yes? Those who are truly powerful also have great weaknesses. They are, in fact, your food reserves. When all else fails, you can always eat them.
Yes, they are born to be food. You're awake!
Last time, when I woke up after passing out for so many days, it was also you who I saw first.
Are you still going to thank me?
Like a nightmare.
The nightmare is over. You are about to die. Do you have any last words?
For Shavi? Or Jormungandr?
To Shavi, I suppose. You don't know anything about Jormungandr.
Why do you want me to come over?
You weren't supposed to die here. If only you'd done exactly as I asked you in my text. Had a good night's sleep. Then come over to my place wearing your new clothes tomorrow at noon. Of course, you wouldn't have found me there, because I would have been gone by then. According to my plans, tonight is the night that Hiya will be born. But why did you come here, even after I told you not to?
Don't mind me. All I really need are a few more minutes. I have a few more questions.
Yes.
When I met you for the first time, I felt like we'd met before. Why was that? Why can't I remember? I keep thinking...
I told you we grew up together as best friends. We've been classmates since forever. Neither of us had any other friends to speak of. When you think about it, we're the closest people in this world.
It's not that I don't believe you, but I really struggle to remember. That's why I keep trying to recall it.
I erased your memories. It's not good for you to remember me.
Why me?
Because you carry Odin's mark. I don't know what led him to choose you. I watched you because I wanted to learn about Odin. I really put a lot of effort into it, you know? I even tried to use my charms to seduce you. Oh, but you turned out to be completely uninterested, much to my disappointment. What? Are you mocking me? I wasn't too well versed in all things human back then, so I wasn't great at it.
You have been learning about human behavior all this time?
You know nothing about dragons. We, much like humans, are born into this world as innocent as children.
Aren't you a god?
You are so stubborn. Even a god, when he is first born into this world, is still like an innocent child, you know?
So you needed to study how to pretend to be human.
Yes, I needed to observe closely someone who was laughing to understand why they were laughing. And when someone was sad, I needed to remember how they looked so I could do it too. Sometimes I got close to guys on purpose in order to observe the desire they had for me, or love, as you would call it. After I collected and combined all that knowledge, I was able to create Shavi, a girl who had never existed in this world. I should have remained hidden for longer, then I wouldn't have had to sacrifice my brother. But my time is up now.
It was also you at the amusement park, right?
I guess I wanted to find out just how strong the strongest hybrid out there really is. If we could survive, it'll be easier for me to gain your trust. Because I suddenly changed my mind, of course. You displayed an ability to purify blood, so I figured I could shift the attention onto you. That way I could better conceal myself, and I was right. Hey! Tell me you didn't think I saved you because I loved you or something like that.
Sounds forbidden. Impossible.
Right, quite unlikely. That would be sympathy.
Sympathy?
Yes. Are you done with your questions?
Last question. Is Shavi in there right now?
Yes, it's me, Shavi. Don't worry. You just had a bad dream, and everything scary in that dream simply wasn't real. I've been right by you all along, just like the last time when you slept for 10 days. Ah! Ugh. The human that resembles a dragon most. Nicely done.
No. You are not Shavi. You are Jormungandr.
Yes, I am Jormungandr. Jormungandr, the Dragon Lord.
Don't sound as if I have consumed your girl already. Shavi is there. Go. I have left everything about her there.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
When Senpai goes into blood rage mode, he's like a real dragon. The way he looks, the way he acts. If not for that, we would have all died inside that subway's Nibelungen. I wonder if Senpai regrets it now. I mean, he fell for that girl. Had it been you, would you have had the courage to stab the dragon girl? I keep getting the feeling that the Senpai, the dragon girl, is still alive. Even though he never shows any feelings, and none of us knows what he thinks. Later he would use Fire Twister when he used Royal Fire, just like how he would use Windlord's Stare when he was with the dragon girl. Sometimes I envy Senpai. I think the feeling is mutual between them. Wait, I shouldn't envy him. That little gangster princess could turn out to be the Dragon Lord. I guess I'm just gonna go help out now. Let's go back.
Finally! Other college students, please. Are you gonna pretend that you don't know me? I'm gonna take a picture of you guys and post it on the forum.
Why are you here?
During my internship in Japan, I suddenly lost all contact with the college. I couldn't get a hold of anybody. I ended up having to go through dumpsters for food.
We held you back. Things didn't go so smoothly on our end either.
Are you gonna buy me dinner or not? Or are you just trying to make me starve? I'm finally alive again.
The Japan division has betrayed us. We're in the middle of a blackout. We can't contact Eva.
I knew that already. Did you think I came to Japan just for my internship? My surveillance equipment, spy cameras, and listening devices are dotted all over Hydra's territory.
Tell us what you have, useless senpai. Date of the Light King's resurrection? Location of the Well of Bones? Devil Clan people's whereabouts?
It's the first time I've heard of this. And I'm already quite familiar with the clan chief's dirty laundry. Is anyone interested? hard work wasted!
We already have 5 men inside Japan, although we might be able to get more help.
Wait, we were really well hidden. How did you find us?
I was chatting with some cuties in the internet cafe when an unfamiliar ID sent me a picture of you three. He said he was your colleague.
What's the ID?
Something like Rikazama? What a girly name.
To laugh at people's stage names is quite impolite.
Whoa! Chisage!
It's fine. The burly one's the older brother. The weakling is the younger.
Can I start eating again? Now?
What is someone as popular as you doing working here as a waiter?
I'm here to tell you, the death servitors who you saw at Minamoto Heavy Industry were actually lab rats of Tachibana.
What, you're telling me that Masamune Tachibana is running a death servitor spawning pool within Hydra? But why?
For a study on evolution medicine. That much is obvious. The only question is, will he try it on himself, or on that dying Uesugi girl? Also, you may be keen to know this, the King's Blade contacted Tachibana 3 hours ago.
My dear Major Bondarev, hello. This is a call from within the Arctic Circle, from an old friend you met 21 years ago. Talk to me, my friend. After all, we have shared enough bottles of vodka to soak the history of tens of thousands of years. Dr. Herzog, it's really you. So, you're still alive. Please, call me King's Blade. You know, us ghosts of a bygone age should learn to embrace our new identities. It looks like evolution is a potent and intoxicating drug. So, why did you call me? We need to catch up. And perhaps we should also discuss how to share the legacy from the Light King. You know very well that only the blood of a god can help me achieve the final evolution.
The King's Blade wants a meeting with Masamune Tachibana? Shouldn't it be a duel between the head of the Devil Clan and the High Patriarch of the Hydra instead?
This is all I was able to hear. Tachibana accepted the invitation, and the place is where there's no sky and no earth.
Isn't that Tokyo Tower?
Yes, Tokyo Tower has an observation deck. It is only served by one elevator. Any conversation will be secret, kept away from both human and god. The King's Blade loves to stand tall and overlook the world like an emperor. So I'm quite sure they'll be there at midnight tomorrow.
What do you want us to do then? Surely it can't be as simple as eavesdropping on them.
Of course not. I don't care who will revive the god. I have only one goal. I want to kill the King's Blade.
The college will not intervene, unless you can prove that the King's Blade has blatantly crossed a line.
The King's Blade wants to turn himself into a dragon. He's already halfway through. I know you won't allow such a thing to happen.
All right, let's talk about who's doing what.
I need you three to wait in the grounds of the Tokyo Tower.
They're meeting in secret. I'm sure the entire block surrounding Tokyo Tower will be secured.
You must clear the scene first. I'm sure this won't be a problem.
We'll handle it. Go on.
Most important is to plant the bug strategically. With his excellent anti-tracking skills, the blade won't leave anything unchecked. However, I know that Finger von Frings is an expert in interception. His news society usually digs up the truth.
Well, it's doable with laser tapping, but only within a radius of 100 meters, and with someone making adjustments throughout.
Don't you worry about that. I already have a plan. Finger, how much do you weigh?
190 pounds of pure muscle.
We need something that carries 200 pounds. Sounds like we're doing all the work. What exactly is your role?
With all due respect, I don't believe you two can defeat the King's Blade. Corner our prey, because that is the job you've been given. Then I will go in for the kill. In addition, we could use someone to monitor the area around the tower. Best thing would be a sniper, capable of a kill from a distance.
I appreciate your confidence in me, but it would be a grave error to entrust me with this.
Nice to meet you, Sakura-kun. I've always looked forward to meeting you. Nice, the way you look at people. Tell me though, why do you have to hide when you have the eyes of a lion?
Huh? Lion? Isn't that Senpai's Lionheart Society?
Does it ring a bell? The King's Blade, called Tachibana, not long after Eryu Isugi had returned to Hydra. This cannot be a coincidence. What part does Tachibana want her to play? Why did he go through all the trouble to raise her? If we can stop all this, maybe she'll be safe.
Okay, I'll join.
Looks like everyone's here. If there are no questions, we can start. Our target is the King's Blade.